Hey, I think some of you guys need some good conversation starters because a lot of you guys don't know how to start a conversation, don't know how to communicate, and you just end up sitting there staring like a dumbass. And that's the reason why we're making this video right now. Now, first thing you have to ask yourself is, why am I talking to this person? What am I going to get out of it? What do they have to offer me? And if the answer is, I don't know, then quite honestly, you ignore them. They don't exist. They don't exist because small talking them is a complete waste of energy. But what if you're interested in them? What if they have something to offer you? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is when we say, hey, how are you doing? And then you start talking about why you wanted to talk to them. Like, hey, I see you have the same interest as me. That's pretty cool. I see that we can work together. We can do things. We can achieve things. We can do things, and then you just continue from there. And then maybe you can ask them about themselves and stuff like that. Just so they feel like, you actually care. But, my dudes, again, if they don't have anything to offer you, then you don't have to talk to them. Because having a bunch of acquaintances, it can seem cool at the time, to just walk around and talk to everybody and be like, hey, how's it going? You having a good day? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, you could do that. You could be like, oh, hey, how are you? And just talk to everybody, smile at them, stare at them, look at them straight in the eyes and be like, hey, you good? You good, buddy? You good, buddy? You could do that. You could do that. And honestly, I mean, you may be, you may get something out of it. Like everybody's like, hey, the next thing you know, every time they see you, they're like, hey, buddy. And you're like, hey, buddy. Oh, wow. You're Mr. Popular all of a sudden now, aren't you? Everybody's saying, hey, it's that guy that asked how I was doing, that always checks up on me. He's like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, that's good. Always willing to help, always friendly. Hey, maybe after you do that with 1,000 people, you may get some benefits of it. Someone may come back to you and be like, hey, that thing you were interested in when we were small talking? Well, guess what I got? That's right. I got that new opportunity that you've been waiting for. Yeah. So you can basically just talk to everybody. Talk to everybody. It's basically like the other way, where you just talk to people where you can extract something from them. Or you can just carpet bomb everything and say hey to everybody. Small talk them, And the next thing you know, everybody's saying hey to you. Everybody's your friend. You're Mr. Popular. You've got a lot of connections. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But a lot of those people, I'm sure you've seen some of those people. They're little chatterboxes. They talk to everybody. Everybody says hi to them. But, outside of work, they don't hang out with them. They don't talk to them. You don't see them having any actual prospects from it. They're still not going anywhere. They peaked in high school, my dudes. And that's the reason why. You have to ask yourself, what's the point in all that small talking, all that yakking? If 99% of it, you're not going to get anything out of it. Exactly. So, again, conversation starters. It's pretty easy. I personally don't do it. You know why? Because it makes no logical sense, and I have an INTJ personality. So what you should do is you should change your personality type to an extroverted person who is sensory and feeling and prospecting, an ESFP. I'm an INTJ, which is like literally all the opposite letters. Introverted, intuitive, thinking, judging. I'm in my head. I focus on my intuition, what I want. I'm introverted. And I know what I want. I judge. I go after what I want. And only what I want. So I don't have a prospecting personality where I just carpet bomb everything and then I'm like, whatever, I narrow it in. I don't expand it. Maybe you want to expand it so that you feel good about yourself. Because everybody's like, hey, buddy. And you're like, hey, buddy. What starts with you? You have to be a little social butterfly, you little social butterfly. That's who you want to be. Get those conversations started. See you guys later.